And then is there a movie that you were involved in that had the biggest impact on you, either the film itself or the process of getting it made?
Actually, this is kind of a funny story. So, Fighter was in turnaround from Paramount. We got it, read the script, and we're like, this is really dark. So, David O. Russell hadn't worked in about 8 years because he was in what you call director's jail because of what had happened on Huckabee. So, he had just such a good take on it. We were like, all right, we don't care what the industry thinks. He's the guy that's doing this.
Yeah.
But we also said you've got I forgot what it was, 28 days to rewrite the script because we want modern day Rocky. Mm-hmm. And so we sat down and really rewrote the script. And Christian Bale, obviously, we got on, and they shot the movie, and we got it back, and we had, David and I probably had the biggest screaming fights you could possibly imagine on a movie about, like, you're recutting this, you're editing this, we're reshooting this. And, when you're a director, you get very focused on the art side, and we were looking at the commercial side. But the funny part of it was we finished it, and we were really, really proud of it. And it just speaks to how the industry works. So originally, because it was in turnaround from Paramount, they had a first right of refusal just to distribute theatrically. And we had to screen them the final version, which we did, and they rejected the movie. They said, it's shit, we don't want to distribute it. And we were happy because we had our own distribution, so we were like, great, no problem. And then the buzz started to get out there that, some of the studios were calling saying, what are you guys doing with the movie? And we're like, well, we're distributing on our own. And, I remember particularly Warner's called, one named Pam Kavanaugh and a couple others. And this buzz started getting out that the movie was really good. And we get a letter from Paramount Legal that says, by the way, you have violated your right. You haven't shown us the final movie.
Of course.
And we're like, what are you talking about? Here's the date. Here's the people we sent it to.
Yeah.
And they sent back and said, well, there was temp titles, so it's not final, meaning the credits.
Right.
And our lawyers were like, technically, they're correct. It's not the final movie.
Oh, man.
And so they were like the first to be like, this is crap. And then as soon as they
of course.
They saw other people loved it, they wanted to pick up, and they ended up distributing domestic on it. And then the second thing that happened was I was at a Golden Globe event for that, and Christian Bale, who we've done a bunch of movies together, and we had a pretty good relationship, he came up at the event, and he just started railing on me. He was with his wife, and he was just like, he hadn't seen the movie until I think that night.
For the fighter.
For the fighter.
Yeah.
And he was like, this is not what I signed up for. The movie's shit. My role is shit. I don't understand.
Wow.
And his wife also started getting mad at me. And I'm like, listen, you're gonna win an Academy Award. You're at least gonna get nominated.
Yeah.
And he and his wife started laughing, and they're like, 0 chance. I'm like, okay, I'll tell you what. Here's the deal. If you get nominated for Academy Award and or win a Golden Globe, you owe me a free movie for scale. He's like, done. He goes, what am I going to get? I'm like, well, what do you want? And so we had made this movie called 310 to Yuma together. Yeah. And his rap gift was he loved the gun he had in it, which was a .22 rifle, old .22 rifle. So we gave that to him. He said, I get to shoot you in the right ass cheek with the .22. I was like, done.
Oh, wow.
And so he ended up winning.
Yeah.
Of course.